A good friend of mine used to own this one. Old Everett. He's a heck of a mechanic. Look at that hot rod. I love it. Let's go take it for a ride.
Go wherever you want. Just don't go over 100.
Oh, no. All right, sounds good. 1961 T110. Yep. It's a 650. It's got the nacelle on the front. Yep. Beautiful gauge. Absolutely wonderful. Very nice details. Let's go have some fun. Make sure the brakes work. They seem to. Let's see if I can get this thing to turn. So far so good, huh? Very nice. Well, it's got a short wheelbase. Very nice. Loads of torque. I like that. I like that a lot. This is a gentleman's bike, by golly. Got the luggage rack, the big fender on the front, enclosed forks, metal tubes over the actual forks. Feels very good. You do lean forward, but it still has it's an interesting seating position. My legs feel a little tighter. You know, the triangle for the legs. Standing up, yeah, it's definitely, the bars are down and forward. It's got this beautiful nacelle on the front. I don't know what that switch is, so we'll leave that alone. I love the way this looks. Very classy, you know, very classic looking motorcycle. See, now this has the stamp levers without the balls on the end. That's the earlier model. We just got done riding a 1968, and it had the stamp levers with the balls on the end, and then they're chromed. Very nice, very nice. Loads of torque. I'm in second gear right now. I forgot to shift down. Welcome to beautiful South Marnie. It's got a beautiful sound, a very good sound. Good shifting. The brakes do work, but they're a little grabby. Yeah, well, you know. Very good. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Look at that big old ammeter right there. This is a dressed up machine. Like I said, my good buddy Everett used to own this. I think he traded it off for a different project. He likes that kind of thing. If you shift with a positive force, it does very well. Let's go this way a little bit. We'll take one down the road here a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice Napoleon style mirror. I think that's third gear. It's kind of big. Oh, it's got a chronometric speedometer. See how the needle ticks up slowly? I hope you all can see that. There's fourth gear. Very nice. It's got a good feel to it. Very different than the last bike I rode. I just rode a Bonneville. See what we can do about this traffic here. Nobody behind us. The bike has loads of torque. It has 1961 brakes, which means you got to give them a lot of room. I love the way it feels sitting on it. You feel, you know, you kind of lean forward a little bit, but yet it's got a very comfortable seat. It's a very nice bike in that sense. Welcome to the wonderful mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa. If I can get this thing to slow down. Home of Baxter Cycle, seller of new and used Royal Enfields, Triumphs, and classic British bikes of all types. Well, it goes forward pretty darn well, and it handles pretty well. I like this a lot. Of course, I like all the bikes a lot, don't I? But especially the classic ones. That's my favorite kind of thing, you know. Very light feeling. You know, they're about 100 pounds lighter than a modern motorcycle, than a light modern motorcycle, I might add. You know, I went to India a couple weeks ago, and I haven't really drove a motorcycle since then, until today. And this is the 4th one I've been on today, so you know what, let's pull in here and see what we can learn about this hot rod. Alright, y'all, let's see what this does. That was a kill switch. Today is the day of the classic bike. We had that one out for a spin. We just took this one out for a spin. What a classic looking machine, huh? Look at all the detail on that thing. The fender, look at the fender and how it swoops out. It gets wider towards the bottom. Can you see that? I like that. The chrome wheels, single leading shoe brake. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got these wonderful covered tubes on the front. Very minute, you know. Then a cell, it's got the tag on that right there. You know, this whole thing is just beauty. Kill switch, headlights, chronometric gauge, Smith gauge. I'm going to tell you, there's a guy up the road who does all kinds of work on these. He can rebuild the innards, new faces, he can recrimp them, new glass, everything. He can do anything. Look at this parcel rack on the top. It's got the strap down the middle to hold the tank on. Look at this, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the pre-unit engine with a magneto. So there's no key on this because it is a magneto motorcycle. Single carburetor, dry sump engine. Here's the oil tank. The transmission is pre-unit, means that the transmission is separate from the engine. This is actually an oil gauge right here. This is a beautiful street triple right here. I think a 95, 96. Absolutely gorgeous bike. Wow, I love that. Anyway, back to this hot rod. Pea shooter pipes, primary cover right there, brake on this side. I love mechanical brakes. Look at all that detail. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what that is at all. Knowing Everett, it might be for heated gear. But look at that thing. I don't think it is. But look at that thing. It's just gorgeous. Hey, look at this. It's got the Panther tail light. Ha ha ha. The blue stripe here. Little grab bar right there. Concentric carburetor. I love these things. There are not going to be coils up under here because it's a magneto bike. It says Lucas right there. Lucas Competition Magneto. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see, where's the speedo drive on this? It's not on the back. Is it coming off the front tire? Ah, it's coming off the transmission. So these early ones, they would come off the transmission for the speedometer. There's no tachometer on this one. So it is a 650. Still have the angular heads, but look how different this is compared to this. So notice the big difference right through here, separate here. Still has the angle, not as much of an angle, but it still has an angle there. Also, you know, it still has a space here between the shifter and the kicker. Kickstart only, of course. What a gorgeous machine. It does not have the cast nose also. These earlier engines did not. By that I mean this. On this engine, the 650, the nose is cast into the engine, where on this bike, it's a separate unit. Here they've got a metal bracket right there. Just a beautiful thing, isn't it? I just love these things. Girling shocks, most likely. The chain adjusters right there. Nice lightweight, you know, looking lightweight. Look at these grab bars. Are those grab bars? Be a hard reach, wouldn't it? What a beautiful machine. What a beautiful machine. I love all the detail. I love this. That's a very nice touch. If y'all are in the market for a new used Royal Enfield Triumph Classic British bike like this one, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. By golly. Baxter Cycle. They are the largest British vintage bike part supplier in North America. If they don't have the part, you're going to have trouble finding it. And they got jackets, coats, all that kind of stuff. You can go to baxtercycle.com. They can help you there. Give a call. If you're interested in one of these bikes, give a call. Talk to Randy or Jeremy. They can help you out. Now, it's a beautiful day here. I think I'm going to go for a bike ride. Life is good, my friends. Get out there and ride. Wahoo!
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wahoo!